Elaine, so this is your, of course, World Championships, but first 100 since Jamaican trials, right? What's it like out here? It's chilly.
I am pleased with my time. I got a season best, 11 second. It's all about the time, not winning. It's a part of my preparation for next year. My first half wasn't the best, so I didn't stop. I continued to work and just to put myself in a good spot for next year, not to just start wait until the season ends. Just come out here getting some races and chill for next year.
Shericka Jackson, so got another win here on the Diamond League. How do you feel about the 21-8?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Not even a week since our World Championship has finished and I'm here competing. So it's just a good feeling just to be here competing, and I'm healthy. So it's great.
Yeah, and how do you feel about like you said yesterday or in the press conference, you were kind of feeling a little under the weather?
Yesterday I had to call the doctor last night. I really was feeling really ill last night. I don't know. I wasn't feeling good. My head was hurting. My throat was hurting. He gave me some pills to take and I'm not feeling too bad. My throat is still a little sore, but at least I don't have the headache. But yesterday, as I said last night when I got home, I was really feeling ill and I was like, do I need to go out there tomorrow and run? But as I said, I woke up and feeling a lot better, so here I am.
Well, you said yesterday that, it probably wasn't going to be too fast. I mean, 21-8, is that like the baseline for you or it's not too fast?
It's not fast. 21-8 for me it's not fast. But as I said, it's just once I'm healthy, then I always want to put on a good performance, and tonight was no different. I'm healthy, I have 2 more races to go, so it's just to go back, get some rest, trying to recover from this flu or whatever it is. So I don't know.
Your body seems to be accustomed to running 21 easily.
I think so. To be able to run 21.4, your body get used to being in the 21 region, and I enjoy competing, whether it's 21 or 22. Tonight was 21.8. I think 21.8 is what I run September 8 last year to win the Diamond League trophy here. So it's a good feeling right after the championship. 21.82. 2 more races to go.
Talking about next year, you've made a lot of changes, specifically, of course, coaching. What was kind of behind that decision, and how is it going the past couple of weeks?
Well, they're gonna make plans and changes for preparation for your future, and I think having other people coming in and help me to be where I'm at, I think it's a good pleasure to have a team at DreamWorks. So I'm looking forward for the future to come and what it has in store for me. So I'm just going to stay positive, stay focused and motivated, and just continue the season, not to expect the fast time, but to have a nice season best to close off.
Can I ask, you said like having people come in, is it like your husband is coaching and, having someone else is like kind of...
He's still a part of my group, so that doesn't change.
There you go. And like you said, your start wasn't as great, but your second half, you still have that strong second half. How are you kind of building on your race plan to hopefully get back on top in Paris?
Well, the start is not great because I have not done any races in such a long while, and I think muscle memory is not back yet. I just have to keep on working on that. This is my first race. This is my trials. I didn't expect the best, but just to get in the race and to get that couple off. But I know further on I get you to work on and more races get you ready, and it will come.
And mentally, how have you been able to adjust to not being in top shape this year and knowing fully well you always do well at Olympic Games, Rio, in Tokyo, and now Paris next year? How are you preparing towards it?
Honestly, it was really hard. The fact that I did not make my debut spot at my FIFA World Champions. I cried for 2 weeks. I didn't want to finish. But my husband pushed me to continue because if I stop, I'd have to go back early and I have a lot to do. So I decided to just continue to come out here. I changed the mindset. A champion, I always have a positive and strong mindset. But I'm a warrior. It's not bad to cry. It's not that bad to be in pain. But I think I brushed it off. I cannot dwell on the past. And here am I, and I see the best. I know one is a time will get me to where I'm at, so where I want to be. So I think patience and time for me is the most thing that I'm using now, and to believe in myself.
You're the star girl of Jamaica now. I mean, message to the fans back home. I mean, they were watching you screams.
I know they be on the internet and like, congratulations, but I've seen all of them and I really appreciate every one of your messages. I seen some of them cursing, some of them congratulating. But for me personally, I think I just want to say thank you guys. Just want to say thank you guys, and I do appreciate your support always.
I'm just curious, Shericka, how do you kind of assess this part of your career where, let's say 4 or 5 years ago, when you were in Doha or something, did you imagine you'd be 200 double world champion, Olympic silver, bronze medal, like all these accolades now at the short distances?
Honestly, I have not thought about it because I know coach wanted me to run the 400. I never know he would have like, okay, then you're going to do some short sprinting. When he told me, I honestly never trusted him at the time. I was like, no, I can't do it. I was really, really doubting myself, and he was like, no, I think you can able to just run the heats of the 100 at trials to get a 4x1 spot, and then you run the 200 at the Olympic. And I was like, man, what if I don't make it? I had persons in my corner that was doubting me, and really and truly, honestly, that's when I started to question coach and like, what if he make a mistake? And then I realized that if I have persons who close to me doubting me, my coach believe in me, who am I not to believe in myself? And here I am today, and I always say, what if I had take that advice to go run 400? Would I be standing here? Fastest 200 woman alive? No, I would not.
And you picked up a silver medal at the World Champs. Can you talk to us about the camaraderie amongst the team, you and Brianna and Shelly, and like, how was it like competing with them, not individually but as a team?
It was a pleasure for me being a part of the squad. You know, when it comes down to relay, we have that chemistry and that bond, and it's like a bonus medal to go home. And you know, even though myself and Brianna wasn't a part of the individual squad, we still managed to get a medal to go home with, and that puts a big smile on our face and to, you know, keep us motivated. You know, I think everybody will have the same story. I think my story will be a big motivation for the younger boys and girls. And it's all about winning all the time. Makes a good story. It's the obstacles and struggles that you have been through to be the champion and to be a great person. I think for me, I would just continue to tell my story and have younger boys and girls to, you know, I can inspire them to be the person that they want to be, and never say never, because you know what the future holds for you.
I'm just curious, like you said, you know, you've got a lot of support and you're no stranger to bouncing back, right? 2017, 2019 didn't go your way, but bounced back for the Olympics. Can you talk a little bit more about that support system that's helped you through the ups and downs to get back?
You know, my grandmother, I mean, I have to give her all the praise, you know. Whenever I call her, she always makes me feel so comfortable, so good, overjoyed. Like, if I'm down, I just pick up the phone, I was like, Grandma, and my foot is not giving me the service I want. And she'll like, keep on praying, and you know, she motivates me. But I have a strong team behind me, my friends, my family, my husband, and everybody who wants to see me great, my fans on the internet, even though some may have a lot of negative to say, but my grandmother always told me, don't watch the market nice. You know, so I just block out all of that. And I think I'm used to being people talk negative, because when you're down, you will not hear a word from anybody. When you're on the top, you hear a lot of comments, whether it's good or bad. So in this sport, or in this, I would say, celebrity field, you have to know how to handle pressure, handle negative things and things that you don't hear. But if you do all of that, it will beat you down. And I try not to let negative stuff bothers me. I like to use them as a motivation and to, you know, be back, because whatever you say, I want to prove you wrong. So I'm that type of girl.
One more from me. You talked about breaking the national record in the 400. Would that mean much more to you than breaking the world record in the 200?
No, any one of them comes first. I definitely, as I said, two of them is in the close by, so it's anyone come first. But as I said, I have a special love for the 400. I have not achieved what I want to achieve in the 400 as yet. So as I said, I'm doing some sprinting now. I'm enjoying it. I'm running fast. I just want to run faster and faster each time. So if I'm able to run the world record and then go back and run the national record, then
I just have one other question. Throughout your entire career, you still have a lot more to go. But I'm curious if you have like one maybe moment that you really feel is like, this was like a defining moment, whether it's like 2015, right, your first medal, or maybe it is, you know, your double Olympics in Rio or Tokyo. Do you have like one that's like, this was it for me, this was like a big thing for me?
I would say Tokyo, because I was actually injured twice in that year, and I came third at the trials in the 100 and the 200. So I didn't go to the championship with a mindset of defending the champ. It's like he was there, but he's not there. I started telling myself I need to defend my title, not know that I can do it. So I started to write down things that I want to achieve. I want to run 10.5, I want to run 21 this, not knowing I would go there and win my double. So I think sometimes, you know, you want to do good, but have your expectation there, but not expecting anything. And I think I went there not expecting nothing, but in the brain I want to win my title. I didn't put any pressure on myself, so I went there just to compete and to go to the rounds safely. And it just happened, you know. But every year I said to myself, Olympic season, I have my little struggles, but I bounce back. When I come on to World Championship, I have the struggles, but I don't bounce back. And I'm like, what the hell? It's like I'm Olympic baby, but you know, I prayed about it, I manifest. And I just continue to just believe, and I know hopefully 2025, I can, you know, go to Tokyo and to have my first title.